Imagine a world before the digital grid, a landscape of raw possibility, defined only by the horizon and the stars. In the 17th century, a mathematician named Edmund Gunter revolutionized how we understand the ground beneath our feet. He created a tool of remarkable simplicity and profound utility, the surveying chain. As we begin our journey, visualize a heavy bundle of wrought iron links resting in the tall grass. Each link is precisely 7.92 inches long, and there are 100 of them in a full chain. The total length is exactly 66 feet, a distance that would become the fundamental unit of land measurement for centuries. Close your eyes and feel the weight of that iron, cool and unyielding. The sound of the chain being stretched out is a rhythmic, metallic clatter that echoes softly through the woods. To measure a mile, the surveyor must lay this chain 80 times in a perfectly straight line. The process requires two people, a leader and a follower. The leader moves forward, pulling the chain until it is taut, while the follower ensures the starting point is exactly aligned with the previous mark. There is a quiet communication between them, a series of hand signals and short commands that have remained unchanged for generations. The leader carries 11 iron marking pins, dropping one at the end of each 66-foot segment. When the leader has no pins left, 10 chains have been measured, marking a distance known as a tally. We watch them move through a meadow, the grass parting as the chain drags across the earth. The sun is warm on their backs, and the air is filled with the scent of crushed clover. On uneven ground, the work becomes more complex, requiring a technique known as breaking the chain. This involves holding a portion of the chain level in the air, using a plumb bob to drop a vertical line to the ground. It is a slow, methodical process that demands patience and a steady hand. The surveyors must also account for the environment, as extreme heat can cause the iron links to expand slightly. Every few miles, they check their chain against a standard measure to ensure accuracy remains absolute. They look for landmarks, a large oak tree, a specific rock formation, or the bend in a creek. These are known as bearing trees or witness markers, and they are blazed with specific notches to guide future generations. Imagine the surveyor carving a deep mark into the bark of a white oak, the sound of the hatchet muffled by the forest canopy. These marks would last for 100 years, slowly being swallowed by the growing wood. As the day progresses, the repetitive nature of the work creates a meditative state. 1 chain, 2 chains, 3 chains. The math is elegant. 10 square chains equal 1 acre. This simplicity allowed the vast wilderness to be divided into neat, predictable parcels. We see the final stone being placed at the corner of a property, a heavy granite block buried deep in the soil. The surveyor consults his compass, a brass instrument with a needle that trembles as it seeks magnetic north. He records the data in a leather-bound field book, his handwriting tight and precise. The ink is dark against the creamy paper, documenting a reality that will outlast his own life. The landscape is no longer a wild mystery. It is now a series of coordinates and distances. But beneath the numbers lies the physical memory of the walk, the drag of the chain and the placement of the pins. The clinking of the iron links begins to slow as the work concludes for the evening. The chain is cleaned of mud and moisture, then coiled into a tight, circular bundle. It looks like a fossil, a remnant of a time when the world was measured by the length of a human stride and the strength of a metal link. The shadows lengthen across the newly measured field, and the silence of the evening returns. The boundaries are set, the lines are true, and the land is quiet. We drift now through the spaces between these lines, where the geometry of the past meets the stillness of the present. The iron chain is silent, the pins are gathered, and the map is complete. Sleep now, knowing the world is measured and secure, held together by the quiet legacy of the surveyors and their chains. Discover more history by watching the next video. We're eager to share more with you. You can't go wrong. All our videos are deeply detailed, dull while fascinating, and distinctly sleep-inducing.